back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in yet again. I know we are on a roll of posting consistently. This is actually not any Europe content. This is kind of a break in that content just for a second. Don't worry, I won't conclude the end of the Europe trip. Do not worry. But I thought that I have all this stuff that I just bought for my classroom. For those who do not know, I teach 2nd grade, and this is actually my 2nd year teaching. And last year I had a theme that was kind of like camping, outdoorsy themed. And this year I wanted to change it up to make it a little more colorful and more something that is going to be more longevity, because like I'm a very colorful person. If you can't notice by like my background and like just probably from like my personality, I'm like a very like spunky, like colorful, like fun personality, I would say. And so I wanted my room to reflect that, and I also wanted to be like more in like my room was always very inviting. It was very calm, chill, the vibe, but I just wanted to be like more, a little bit more colorful, a little bit more of a reflection of my personality. If I spend too much time in there, I want it to be like more of a like reflection of me and everything. So I'm gonna give you guys a haul and kind of explain what each thing is and what I'm going to be using it for, but it's not obvious by what's on the paper. So yeah, so I'm just going to kind of go. I have 2 bags and 1 box. So in this first bag, this one doesn't have too many things. I actually have my, let me block the bottom, my wedding invitation. I'm going to actually hang this up in my room, just as like, I like to have like pictures, and I just want to do better about that, having more pictures in the room of myself, but pictures and things of my own personal life in my room. So I'm going to hang this up in my room. I have all my keychains, actually, that you guys have probably seen in my other videos, that I actually want to hang on my teacher bag, because one thing about me, I need to know I'm coming. So this probably can go on my teacher bag, which I will show you later on in the video. This was a super cute, I'm hoping you can't see her name, a super cute like plant pot that one of my kids made me last year, and I originally was just gonna keep it at home and keep it as like a pot at home. But one of my classroom jobs is actually being like the gardener. So I'm going to use this in my classroom and have this be a, just like, I don't know what plant I'm going to put in here. But I'm going to find a cute plant to put in here, and have this be my room. So yeah. I am doing, so one thing I saw last year that I really loved about one of my teammates did last year, she had a big section in the back that was kind of like her student center, which had like crayons, markers, color pencils, glue sticks, everything, right? And I just like loved having that in the background. I think it's so nice, because last year I ran into the problem a lot of like kids when they would like lose their markers and they would lose this, lose that. I would be like, I don't know, like you tell me where your marker is, you tell me, I don't know, someone probably took it, whatever. But this year I got like a ton of markers. Like I have like 4 packs, I probably have like 8 packs of these now. Like it's a lot of color pencils, a lot of crayons, a lot of erasers and glue sticks and everything, because I want to have that be like an option back in my room, where it's like if you lose your own green marker, you can go and borrow one of the green markers from the back in the student center. And I'll kind of put pictures on the screen of what I mean by student center. But to me, I think that's going to really help with their independence and their own initiative. I'm also going to I got a ton of masking tape, so I'm gonna put masking tape like around like the bottom of it, so I'm like, so I know that that's my marker, not their marker, and so they know that that's not their marker. So I should have around the same amount of markers all the time, because it has masking tape on the bottom, which is that, hey, this is my marker. So things like that. In my next bag, I actually got these for, I don't know, I got these trays, so I was going to, I think, originally use them as part of my student center, but I'm kind of debating if that's what I'm going to do. I kind of wanted to color code my student center and have like all my blues, greens, whatever together, but I'm thinking of just keeping it simple and just having like markers in one, glue sticks in one, pencils in one, whatever, right? So I think that's what I'm gonna do. My classroom is not the biggest, so I have to like utilize counter space a lot, which I'm not a fan of, because I like things to look neat and like not where there's just like things everywhere. So I'm gonna use these, I think, for sure for my student center. I just have to figure out kind of how I want to go about it. And then I have construction paper. 2nd grade, we do a lot of crafts, and so and I just love a good craft, and I love having, you know, on Fun Fridays, if they want to do coloring or create things or whatever, they have a ton of extra paper to use, so I'm not like last minute scrambling to find paper. I'm like, here you go. And then I got these, they're folders. These are like 6 pocket folders. I got 2 of them because I'm gonna put in like choice board work on here. So I think I'm gonna have one for like math and then one for reading. That's like, here are your 6 choices you can work on, like place value, addition, time, subtraction, whatever, regrouping, whatever, right? And each of the folders will have like a different thing, that different game or worksheet that they can work on. And then this one for writing, similar thing, where it's like you have paper in here that you can make a story, paper in here to make a recipe, paper in here to do a comic book, paper in here to do things like that. Again, small classroom, I have to conserve space. A lot of the ones I see on Pinterest are like these elaborate big tables at like writing centers, which I would love to have, but I just don't have the space for that. So I'm having to learn how to conserve space. So I got these for that. I got kind of cute like little erasers, because again, one problem I was seeing last year a lot was that the kids would like go crazy on their erasers, and then they would lose them, or not lose them, but then they wouldn't have to go whole new pencil because they would lose an eraser. But if they just have these in their little student center, and they can just use these erasers as an option instead of having to go whole new pencil when they just need a new eraser. So got these. A lot of things I got in Target, like everything so far except for like the markers, like this brand of things, Walmart. Great deal. It's like 25 cents or something like that. These brand of things, the Mondo Llama ones, Target, again, they're like 25 to 50 cents. Great deal right now. And I also got one thing I would note too, is that I got a ton of the skin color crayons, because oh my gosh, the amount of times where like we would do crafts about like All About Me's or biographies or whatever, and they would not have skin colored crayons or markers, and then they would ask me, and like I had 1 pack at the beginning of the year, and then it got lost somehow, and so now I have like 3. Oh, that's colored. That's rainbow. Yeah, 2 of them, 3 of them. I think I have like 3 of these ones, and it's pretty. I mean, if you look on the back, a pretty diverse section of people, I would say, or people colors. So yes, I got those adhesive labels. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them yet. I'm trying to think if I'm gonna use them for like my bookshelf, or if I'm gonna use them for like my student center or something. But I got these. These are a pack of 20. A lot of the stuff like this I got just like in like the Target, like these erasers, these file folders I got in the like Target little dollarish section at the front. So make sure if you're looking for classroom supplies, you're looking there, because it is a good deal to find stuff there. The other thing I got are these dry erase pockets. I thought these would be great to do for like well, that's just regular paper. I thought these would be great to do for like small groups. So you got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if it's like you're working on whatever, right? You can, but you don't want them to have the paper, you can just put it in here and have a marker and then do it that way, instead of having to like print out like 25,000 different copies of something. So I got these for that. And then I got these cute like little flashcard holders, because I'm gonna use them for like maybe math games or like puzzles or like literacy stuff. I don't really know yet. I'm gonna have to look more into what to use these for, but I have 3 of these. In this bag I got were these dry erase magnets. There are 26 in here. And I'm kind of thinking of doing this as like a I don't really know yet. A part of me like thought about putting all the kids' names on them, and then doing like a what are you working on chart. So it's like one part of the chart has like working on this, then that's like then this, and then they get to move their name across. So I know where they're at and they know where they're at. This one is all classroom decor stuff. So the first thing is I got these classroom jobs. Everything in here is from Amazon unless I say otherwise. But I got these class jobs. It's a 2-pack, and they come in 2 parts, and they come with 2 papers that look just like this. And I'm a class job lover. I think that when everyone has a class job, it makes the class run so smoothly. Like, there was so much that last year, because I introduced class jobs about in September, because I kind of let the kids get a feel, and I kind of also get a feel for what kids can handle what kids need to be leaders, what kids are kind of the quiet type and need a job that's going to make them feel comfortable, what kids need to not be in certain jobs, right? And so last year what I did for classroom jobs is I laid out all the jobs. We kind of had a job fair where I told all the kids what the possible jobs are. And I think I had maybe 20 something jobs, and then some of them were doubled up, right? And so I had the kids fill out an application that said what are their top 3 jobs and why should I hire them. And I interviewed each student to kind of get a feel can you tell me why? Can you prove, why would you be a good line helper? Why would you be a good librarian? Why would you be a good chair checker? Why would you, be good at this job? And it worked great. But then towards after the first round, I just started kind of moving the kids around and putting them in jobs that I thought that they worked better on. I think this year I'm going to forego the application spot and kind of do a thing where I show all the kids the class jobs, and I'll probably be okay, write down your top 3 of what you want to do, but then say ultimately I'm going to make the choice of what I think you're going to be the best at. And then I think we're going to switch jobs less often. Last time we switched jobs every 4 weeks, which was great because I think every kid almost got to do every job once. I think this time we'll kind of do jobs every after every break or so, or every couple months. I don't know. I'm still trying to solidify jobs because then I would forget, or if we have breaks or if we have different days, and it would be hard to remember. So that's how I do class jobs. And on Fridays, I pay them in class money. So last year I had literally little dollar bills that said class money on them. And every week or so, they got to turn them in for rewards. And rewards, it was snacks. It was tickets to sit next to their friend, to bring a stuffy, to have lunch with me, to it was pencils, little mini toys, things like that. And a lot of that, the first round I bought all of it, and then the second round I asked for donations. And I mean, the parents did amazing. I literally sent out a little wanted, supplies wanted or rewards wanted email that was hey, it's optional, but as a part of class, as part of my classroom management, I have the kids earn class money and they can do this, and then things like that. So, and it was great. The parents were great. I had parents who didn't bring anything, which was fine. And I had parents who consistently brought in snacks and pencils and toys to pass out, which is amazing. Calendar, which is so cute. I'm just gonna try to hold up the main piece of it. It's a 20,000 part calendar. It's great because I could use this for, it has 2025, 2026, and 2027, so I can use this for at least the next couple of years. And it comes with not seasons, weather. It comes with, it's some seasons. It comes with seasons. It comes with, so this is oh my gosh. This is the main part of it. This, right? And so we have a class calendar that we use as a math calendar, but this is nice too to have just as so we can put birthdays on here, so we can put days off, so we can put special things on here. I think it just helps with the morning meeting too, where it's it has today's weather is blank, it's this, it's it's this season, and I think it'll be so cute, and the kids love morning meeting, and so that's what we did for, yeah. So that's also one of my jobs I have a morning meeting leader who they tell us the date, they read off the schedule. Next thing I got is actually this cute little duck thing. I actually got this, I want to say in the Target dollar section, I can't remember, but it's actually a bag charm that I just like to have things on my keys at all times. And so I have this little bow, and I have my lanyard, and I have this little duck charm. It just I never really have my lanyard on, so it's nice to have eyes of oh, it's here, or it's always making noise or whatever. So it's just nice. My teacher bag this year. I got it last year as my end of the year gift from one of my kids. It's so cute. And in this bag I have a ton of things in here. I have like pencils, so like I have these pencils, which will probably be like beginning of the year pencils that like on the first day of school they'll come in and they'll have like a pencil on their desk. So they're super, super cute. These I got from the Target dollar section. They come in packs of 6. So, so cute. And then also in this bag, also from the Target dollar section, is there's these little stamps. That one thing is I want to get better about is giving like on tests and things I hand back. It's just being like, good job. Like, so it says superstar, you can do it, fantastic, great job. And then one that has parent signature, so which I won't ever really use. So let me know if you want like a what's in my teacher bag video. I might do that like later on once this is not full of like school supplies. Other thing I got last year as a gift too is this cute like little apple like wicker basket. I don't really know what I'm gonna do with this. I'm probably gonna just like set like post-its or pens or something in here, but it's so cute. Like, I'm so thankful for the parents I have, because the parents I have were very gracious and very giving, and I mean they were amazing. These, I have another set of sticky notes somewhere, but these are a gift I got last year. They're heart sticky notes, which I forgot I had until I looked back in this box the other day. So they're super, super cute. Heart sticky notes. I'm not sure where these are from because they were a gift. And then I got these pens, the best pens ever, again as a gift from one of my parents. And when I say like my parents, I mean like my kids' parents, not like my biological parents. And then this is actually, I'm not gonna open it because, okay, maybe I will. I don't know if I can even open it with this nail anyways. Oh shoot, I'm gonna break my nail. How do I open this? Okay, well I'm not gonna open it. I'll put a picture on the screen. But it's a birthday poster. Because I can't get it open right now. And I don't want to break my nail that I have holding by thread. So I got this. It's a birthday poster. I got 3 pointers. Because I hated having to use pens because I'm not very tall. And so having to point things, that can be like, this is what you're doing, then this, then this. And it's easier because I don't have to like turn my back either. So I got 3 of those. And again, you can tell very colorful vibes was this theme this year. And I got these very cute, they're carpet stars. There's 36 in here. So I'll probably use some as like the carpet and then some as like line markers. But I got these, they come in like all the rainbow colors. So, so cute. These are just nice for the kids to know where they're gonna sit. And then, because I did not have carpet markers last year and I regretted it completely. It's also because I changed my classroom a lot this year, or last year, but this year I have way more kids. So changing my classroom a lot is not gonna happen as much. And then I also got these name tags. So again, super cute, super cute. I'm gonna laminate these ones maybe. I don't know. I probably won't. Last year, I don't mind. Like a lot of people laminate the name tags so they can just reuse them every year. But I also don't mind having to buy new name tags every year because I don't. It's like $12. It's fine, right? And so this one's cute because it's like my last year ones were very like just like the theme of like outdoorsy and didn't have anything helpful on it. These ones have a lot of things helpful on it. So it has like an addition chart on this side. It has 1 through 20 on this side, or not 1 through 20, 1 through 120 on this side. The alphabet. It has colors. It has shapes. It has measuring. So like left and right. So it's just gonna be a really helpful tool for them in class too. And then I have, this is just extra from last year. Popsicle sticks we use for lots of crafts. That's just extra from last year that was in this box. And then, oh, these are magnetic clips for my whiteboard, which is great because having to stick up anchor charts, whatever, I always have to like find like little magnets to use or borrow from my teammates. So now I have these and they feel like they're gonna be so strong. They're like, and they come in like orange, green, blue, and then this kind of like maroonish color. And then I got 2 different borders. I got this one, so I'm gonna do a double border this year to be more fancy. So I got these ones as like my fun color or my fun borders. Again, very like retro-y, colorful vibes. And then I got these ones as like my plain borders. And they're sort of like the kind of muted pastel colors. And there's 6 of them in this one. And it comes with an orange, a pink, like a lighter pink, a blue, like a little bit of like a darker blue and like a yellow color. Like name sticks, because I thoroughly believe in holding kids accountable for their learning, and so I feel like when you have like the popsicle stick method where you're just like choosing a random popsicle and everyone has to answer, or that person has to answer, it holds everyone accountable because they don't know who you're gonna pick on. So I got these. Again, they're really cute. They're like very like retro-y vibes. Maybe if I can get them out of the bag. You can't really tell. You can kind of tell on this end. Like very like retro-y, cute vibe. This one has like a 30, I think like 36 or something like that crazy in here. And it comes with like a little box to make, so you can put them in there. These dry erasers, like these mini dry erasers, I got these because last year we were using socks. Socks were great, but they kept trying to like put them on their hands and on their feet, and it was just gross. So I just got regular erasers to like negate that from happening. I got new dry erase markers. They're just like the Amazon Basics ones. There's like 12 different colors in here. So if you can't see, I don't want them all to fall out. And then I got these push pin clips. So instead of having to like get a string and hang things up, I can just like push these into the wall and hang them up using that way, which would be so helpful. And then I got two different bulletin board papers. It's like kind of like light baby blue and like a regular white. These magnetic push pin magnets. Are these push pins? No, I think they're just magnets, but they're very cool magnets. Again, very durable and very strong. I had like no magnets last year, so I got a ton this year. And then dice, because all the dice I have numbers on them and not like just regular like circles. So I got these so it's easier to do games with. Staple remover, because my teammate last year had one of these, and when we were having to clean out our rooms, these were a saving grace. So I got some of my own because I was like, I need that. Absolutely need that. More Post-its. Again, colorful vibes. Has like a ton in here. Because in my class last year, Star Students, and it was great. But I'm more of like a duck girl. I love ducks. I don't know why. So I'm doing Lucky Duck every week. And so one of the things that they'll be able to do is do an all about me if they're the chosen Lucky Duck. And so yeah, so I got those, and these are big. The Star Student papers are really small, so I got these because these were a lot bigger, so we can hang them up and like show off who's our lucky duck of the week. Last year I was really bad about celebrating birthdays in my class, but they didn't. So this year made me way better about it. So if it's their birthday, they'll have a sticker on their desk and a bookmark on their desk when they come in. I also want to get like birthday pencils, like a birthday certificate. But yeah. And then last but not least is these super cute posters, really cute reading posters. I really only, like, I like the design, but the reading strategies one is all ones we really do use in 2nd grade. So I was like, I loved it for that especially. But it's like 6 different posters about reading, and it's just so cute. Yeah, but that is my haul. It feels like it's not a lot of things, but I feel like it is a lot. Like, this is, I don't know, maybe it's not more than I had last year, but it just feels like it's like a lot of little things I was like, didn't know I needed until I finished my first year of teaching. So yeah, so like I said, let me know if you want that what's in my teacher bag video coming up. Be sure to look out for more content coming soon, and follow me at all the links below. I post on Fable, I post on Instagram, and I post on LetterBoxd, so be sure to follow me at those below. And thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.